to another exciting episode of My Filipino Adventure. I'm Mike, your American tour guide, and today we're baking with Mike. And today we made these delicious low-carb chocolate brownie cookies. Want to see how I made them? Keep watching. And at the very end of the video, I'll put the recipe, so watch it to the end. Really good. Wow. And today we're going to be baking with Mike. So if you follow our channel, you know Yna and I are trying to do a low carb / borderline keto type of diet. Well, we just try to cut our carbs down. For a while we were doing full keto. Now we're just lowering our carbs down. I suffer from a condition called a chronic sweet tooth. So I have to have my goodies. So, but there is a way that you can have delicious, yummy cookies that are very, very low in carbs. So let's go over this. So this right here is almond flour. So what is almond flour? It's just crushed up almonds. That's all it is. It's just ground almonds. And it makes a good substrate. So here I got a couple cups of almond flour. Got a quarter cup of a sugar substitute. Now we use this stuff called monk fruit. It is the best. It's, look, you can see it's granular. Oops. It looks like sugar, tastes like sugar. Doesn't have any of the weird aftertaste or something. It's the best one you can. We can only find it at Costco. I'm sure you can find it around. But it's monk fruit stevia sweetener. We tried Swerve and other ones, and they just have that funky taste to it. So this is a quarter cup of that. Add, there's more or less that you like. This is a half cup of melted butter. This is what's called Kerrygold butter. It's a grass-fed organic butter from Ireland. It's a little pricey, but it's really good quality. Salt. I'm just going to add some of this. Oops, get my tripod set up here. We're going to add some of this pink Himalayan salt. I don't measure the salt. I just kind of give it some. That should be enough. Just to give it a little bit of salt there. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. This is imitation vanilla because vanilla got really, really expensive. So a little bit of vanilla in there. This is so simple. There's only a few ingredients. And an egg. Okay? Now, sometimes I'll add organic cocoa, which I think I'm going to do today. You can use just regular, the stuff with like your, the traditional, you can use this too, just your traditional baking cocoa. But I'm going to go a little organic, so I'm going to put in a third of a cup of the cocoa in there. Okay, now just take a fork and mix this all up. It's going to probably be a little dry, so you can either add water, a little bit of water to get the right consistency. See, this is so simple. How many ingredients? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients. Salt. You don't put any baking powder or soda or yeast or anything like that. It's just really, really simple. So this is a little dry. So going to put a little bit of water until I get just a little, there we go, that's probably good right there. Now, since I am a chocolate freak, a brand called Lily's, and there's no sugar added to it. They use artificial sweetener, 55% cacao. And if you look at the, let me see if I can get this in focus here. It's got 8, so how many is it? Like about 60 chips, which is quite a bit. is 8 grams of carbohydrates, but 4 of them are fiber, so you take that off the top. Now we're down to 4 grams, and then 3 of them are erythritol, which is the sugar substitute, which does not affect your, what's the word? Your insulin or your glycemic doesn't spike so it's actually take those 3 off. Now that 8 is down to 1 grams of carbs per 60 chips. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to measure, I'm just going to put, let me see, about 2 handfuls of chips in there. That's probably like, I don't know, maybe 90 chips. So 90 chips, this will make 12 cookies. You figure that's only 1.5 carbs per dozen cookies. And I think the almond flour is about 2. And everything else is super, like, basically nothing. So I think each cookie maybe has 1.5 grams of carbs per cookie. I could be wrong, but I think it's something like that. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And this is the not too pretty section. Now I'm just going to take some of this coconut oil spray. You can put these on like a cooking pan. You can put them on parchment paper. I like this thing because it's easy and I don't have to be pretty about it. I just take a scoop and then just kind of plop it in. Oops. So I just kind of go around there first, and if there's extra, I'll fill them up a little bit. And they'll settle down into the pan as they cook, so they do kind of have that shape. And that's a big one. They actually taste like a brownie, a lot like a brownie. Especially if you make them thick and they're soft in the center. Sorry, get my arm in the way here. Okay, there's our one. This last one's going to be pretty tiny. What I will do is steal a little from this one here. Steal a little bit from that one. Okay, then I just kind of pat them down on them so they fill the bottom. Okay, there you go. Put this over here. And then we got the oven set at 350. So I'm just gonna, it's already preheated. So I'm just gonna pop these suckers in here. And I'm gonna set the timer at 13 minutes. And I usually cook them for 13 to 15 minutes. And then that's it. And we'll come back in a minute and we'll see how good they are. Okay, it's been, whatever, was it 13 minutes? And they're still in there. Now I'm going to take them out. And there you go. And there's what they look like. Now, you have to let them set for a while. Because right now they're going to be very soft, but they do harden up as they cool down. So we'll let them cool for about 10 minutes and then we'll flip them over and see how they taste. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Everything's cool to the touch. We're gonna flip them over. Look at that, they all came out. And look at these little brownies. They're not the prettiest. They look like little mountains or something. But I tell you, they taste really good. I hope.
Oh, I know this answer, babe. You keep saying to me this.
Okay, so we're going to take a small one. I'm going to let Yna try it. Let's see what she thinks.
I know this answer.
Try my cookies and tell me what you think. This is the double chocolate. It's chocolate powder and chocolate chips.
Chocolate.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Are you just saying that because I'm filming you, or is it really good?
It's really good, babe.
Is it like a brownie? Is it moist in the center?
Yeah, moist in the center and look at that moist.